Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Deus Ex. When last we left off, we managed to find Paul, and Paul is refusing to leave New York City until we help him with one small thing. And by one small thing, he means betraying UNATCO. He wants us to be in this building here, the NSF headquarters, go up to the very top and use the satellite dish on the building to send a warning signal to the remaining NSF forces that UNATCO knows where they are and is about to attack them. We haven't agreed to do that, though we have agreed to go into the basement area, which we're in right now, and search for evidence that proves that what Paul's saying about UNATCO and everything else is true. He claims there's evidence that UNATCO is taking bribes, and that they're up to no good, and that we can find it here. So far, we haven't got very far in the basement. We have used two of our precious multi-tools to get rid of these lasers. But these two lasers here remain. Now I've moved one of these boxes so that I can jump over this here, and if you decided not to get rid of these lasers, you could use this tiny little passage here to bypass this area. Because if you jump into this laser, that turret activates, and you don't want to get shot by that turret. Now this comes out here, and there's a door here that leads to this room. You want to be careful in here because there are some TNT crates that will explode if you're not careful. You want to get these goodies, but you don't want there to be a massive explosion. That will not end well for you. In here is a lockpick and a multi-tool to replace the multi-tool that we used. Now over here is a medkit, I believe? Or is this? Nope, that's a medkit. And there is one turret and a second turret right there. You saw it hide away behind that panel. There's also a third turret. We want to get rid of these, and we can use the TNT to our advantage. Let us just move this over here, put that there, and ready our pistol. We'll just take aim, and boom! That dealt a little bit of damage to us, but it did get rid of quite a few things. It got rid of one of the turrets and one of the sets of lasers. We're going to be moving another box of TNT over there. This one right here. It's a good thing the game gives you this TNT. It gives you lots of options on how to bypass all of this. Now, we want to go over here and take a shot. Right there. I believe that's got rid of most of the obstacles. There is, however, the minor matter of all of this hazardous gas that is here. Now, we could use that TNT, and we might very well do so. There's 4 boxes of it. Now, we could fire here and get them. We'd have to be very precise, though. There we go! There's going to be a fair amount of gas for a bit, so we'll just wait and see how long it takes to disappear. It's going to take quite a while, but it's better we do that than try and navigate around and avoid the tiny amount of gas over there. I think going into there is not a great idea because it will still activate the alarm. Now, I think the bypass here, which is a 2-tool one, doesn't actually prevent these turrets from going off. What it does do is it gets rid of the lasers here and here so that you can hide away from the turrets when they activate. Now, what was in here that was worth it? The answer is just some buckshot. We don't want any buckshot. We do, however, want these white phosphorus rockets. Now, white phosphorus rockets set things on fire and are fantastic at dealing with people who are trying to kill you. Now, we want these EMP grenades, and we actually don't want these. I think we don't want one of them anyway. We're pretty good for hazmat suits. Now, over here is another obstacle. If we'd have managed to have saved the TNT, we could have blown stuff up there, but instead we're just going to have to go this way, and note that there is nothing we can do here. Right. we can bypass the obstacle here with 2 multi-tools. Or we could just use a rocket, or we could use a lamp. A lamp will definitely help out here. So let's use a lamp. And back up. Things have exploded, which means we have no turret and no lasers. Marvellous. And there are goodies here. There is a medical supply crate containing yet another medkit. As for over here, well, that's just a mess, isn't it? A mess that we're going to be dealing with one of our 20 rockets. Yep, that'll certainly help out. Now, there's no turret to deal with. We'll start throwing away all these boxes. Over here, making a new obstacle for us to deal with later, but that's fine, because we want to get through here. That's not going to be so easy, is it? No, it's really not. Now, we could use that, but we could also just walk through, like that. And we want to grab this and not get too close to there. There are some multi-tools here for us. Only a few. And in here is a nice room indeed. We're actually pretty far through this. There is a pair of bioelectric cells and a single multi-tool there. We don't need any bioelectric cells though, and the multi-tool, we don't really want to trade multi-tools away right now, so we'll go this way instead. And head up here, which will actually open up the way out here. We don't want to do that, but we do want that available so that we can get out of here quite quickly. Let's open this up with a single multi-tool and get into this room. Now in here are some goodies. We have a accuracy weapon mod and a data cube, as well as a much coveted riot prod. We'll actually use a single lockpick here because we want that. And we want to put this, not surprisingly, on the sniper rifle, which gives us 95% accuracy. And let's look at this. 1. I have a feeling that, one way or another, my time here is short. And I think my loyalties are already being questioned. The inevitable complications from the raid are only going to raise more doubts, so I pulled together everything I could access without raising additional suspicions. Attached, you should find information linking Simon to Mandalay and other high-ranking members of UNATCO through covert communications and a series of monetary payments. If you check the records, over 10,000 credits a month is being placed into an anonymous Zurich account routinely accessed by Mandalay. The payments were slick, being dispersed through a number of shell companies and orbital banks, but they all eventually originate with companies in which Simon has a controlling interest, if you follow the trail far enough back. I also managed to document some of UNATCO's less than shining operations, including their role in the statue bombing. Most disturbing is further verification of Tracer's suspicion that UNATCO may not only be involved with the distribution of ambrosia, but also with the Grey Death in some way. I've given a copy of all this same material to Jock, with orders to deliver it to Tracer if things get as bad as I think they might. Be careful. Paul. If true, that is an earth-shattering revelation. That the thing that triggered the foundation of UNATCO, the statue bombing, was caused by people who later went on to be a part of UNATCO. UNATCO made the thing that caused their foundation. And everything links back to Walton Simons. Of course, all of this could be false. This could very well be, as the UNATCO soldier said at the very top of the building, fabricated evidence. We're not sure if this is true, but I imagine JC looks at this and finds it pretty compelling. There are probably ways that he can tell that the information that's attached to that is legitimate.
You've got what you need to use the transmitter on the roof. Look around in that room. You should find records of the bribes Mandalay has been taking. Then get to the roof, JC. I need you to send that distress signal.
We've got the password and the login that we need. Paul, I'm sending this message from the plane. UNATCO has been even more ruthless than we feared, and the reports I'm receiving now are that our people are being slaughtered in the tunnels. It's only a matter of time before I'm captured and executed, and I don't doubt that they'll kill everyone they can back at our headquarters. If you find this, you must get a message out to our people. Align the communications dishes using a satellite dish control computer. The login is mcollins and the password is revolution. Nearby is the actual communications console. Log in using Napoleon and the same password, and a coded warning will automatically be bounced to everyone in our network. I can hear gunshots. They've reached the plane. I'm sorry I won't be able to thank you in person. You've done much for the peoples of the world. One Lebedev. The one thing I'm sad about is that there is no way to actually not go ahead with sending the signal. There's no way in the game for you to go, actually, I'm going to stick with UNATCO, and then kill Paul, and then go to Hong Kong and kill Tracer Tong. The game forces you to side with the rebels. This is pretty much needed, otherwise the plot does not go the way that it's designed to. There is, no matter how many choices you have in the methods for achieving your objectives, you do ultimately have to achieve each mission in one of only a few ways. There really isn't as much choice as you think there is, though the freedom in how you perform those objectives is truly magnificent. Did I use any of this? No, I didn't. Let's head up, shall we? Now, I don't know if we go into our notes. Yes, the information is right there. M. Collins, Revolution, and Napoleon. Let's head upstairs and completely ignore those codes because we can just hack those computers.
You're not clear to be up here, Agent.
I know I'm not. Soon that's not going to be a problem. Because as soon as we send that signal, we're going to be in some serious trouble. Also, is there something down there? No, there isn't, but it's always worth checking in the shadows. Now, there are a few people around here. There's you, and there's somebody else that likes to patrol up to this area. We're going to close the door. And then we're going to, look at this computer. We're going to hack it. We do have the, username and password. But we're going to do the south dish rotation, north, west, and then open the communications door and see that there are no emails. In here, appears to be a big pile of nothing. And we're going to save, because we're about to get into a lot of trouble. All we have to do is send the signal. We've got all the evidence that we need to believe that UNATCO are up to no good, and that the best choice is to warn the NSF remnants that trouble is coming. And so, with one single press of a button, we betray UNATCO. NSF evacuation signal being sent. There are no emails. We're done.
I'm receiving confirmation that the signal went out. You even reached Silhouette in France. Come back to the apartment and let's clear out of New York.
Can do! 300 skill points awarded. Now that's quite an achievement. Now if we look at you, you're just going to patrol around.
Denton, Walton Simons here. What an expensive mistake you turned out to be. I ordered the troops to kill you because frankly I don't have the patience to wait for one of those damn kill switches to work.
And now every single UNATCO trooper in this building is hostile to us. They're going to try and kill us. So we need to be very careful in dealing with them. Or we could just use our speed enhancement to jump off the building and take a little bit of damage and ultimately escape. But you know what? We're going to attack them. Because we're going to fight our way out of here. Did anyone hear that? No, nobody heard that. Good. We know that there is a medbot around here somewhere. Oh, you do have visual, and you have a nasty gun. Was that a sniper rifle? That was at least an assault rifle. Now, we can get you in the head right like that, because we have 95% accuracy with this gun. People are going to appear, like you. Hello. Oh, you're going to go that way? Well, guess what? You can get closer. and then I'll shoot you in the head. I know we're just a rookie, but you shouldn't underestimate a rookie. We're a lot better than we were when we started. Let's fight our way back down, shall we? Anyone else? No? Good. Not enough room for the assault rifle? That's fine. Now there's some shotgun ammo. Oh, you're slowly heading up. You're all heading up, are you? That's not so good. But you don't quite know where I am. Well, there's one less of you now, and we're going to get shot at. Come on, UNATCO. You think you can take me on? You can't, because I have this shotgun. Oh, one down. And you're gonna run. Oh, I'm very fast. And now you're very dead. Do you want to try and take me on? You really shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Everyone's gonna be armed with... Oh, here come more people. Hello. You're gone as well. Time to use a single medkit because we're taking quite a lot of torso damage. We have one more shot with the shotgun. Then we're going to need to switch. And here come multiple people. There's one. Now look at how much faster we reload. We reload quite quickly. They are moderately accurate, so we're going to fall back and wait for them to come up to the roof. As I said, we could just entirely avoid all of this if we chose to, but we chose not to. We chose to have a fight. And you're gone. And soon you're going to be... Oh, careful. We took a lot of torso damage there. They do focus the torso. You have to be very mindful of that. They go for the kill. Torso goes down to 0. You die. Also, you did not... Oh, you did notice me. Too late. You're gone. With 95% accuracy with the sniper rifle, you are deadly. Case in point, the shotgun dealt with these people, but a few were dealt with using the sniper rifle before they even had a chance to fight me. Now, is it in here that... Yep, there it is. There's the way that we're going to completely mitigate all the damage we just took. Haha. Usually I don't find my way through here. Normally I do decide to take the sneaky way out. But not this time. Not this time. Now, we know there are some people in here. Let's be sneaky and see if they have stopped doing what they're doing. Oh, they haven't. They are still there. Well, you know what? I have a present for you.
What the goddamn terrorist?
Did you like it? I don't think you did. No, you didn't. They're gone. Don't need to worry about them anymore. And I think we've pretty much taken care of every single person in the building. There are still some people outside the building, of course, that we need to watch out for. If that is, we haven't already attracted their attention. Ooh. That door is the door that was shut right at the beginning, if you recall. It's nice that everything all sort of makes sense. You see that door and you think, I could probably open that. And you could also. It looked like there was something there. Nope, that was just a trick of the light, quite literally. And with that, we have cleared this place out completely. There's just one more person to deal with, and that person is right here. This person isn't going to notice that we're coming. This person is just guarding, minding his own business. We could knock him unconscious. We could run away. Stealth kill! Ha ha! But we've dealt with him. Now over here, I believe, let me just throw this away, is some more shotgun ammunition, which is marvellous. Now, we've dealt with all those UNATCO troopers, but we know that there's going to be a police raid soon. And that's likely aimed at Paul. Now, we have an important decision to make here, because once we go and talk to Paul, Paul is no longer marked as invulnerable. He will finally be susceptible to damage, and he can die. Now, he does have a lot of health, and he is well equipped, but he can still die. and you have a choice to make as to how you are going to get out of the Ton Hotel. There are two choices. Paul is going to mention one of them, and that is a choice that will force the game into a certain direction. This is a major decision that you're going to be making. One way or another, Paul's life is in your hands. And when we come back, folks, we will make the decision as to what is going to happen to Paul. And either way, we're going to try and make a break for it out of New York City. We have all the info we need to go and talk to Tracer Tong, should we choose to do so. Which, if we believe what we've seen, what Paul has directed us to, we'll probably want to. But that will be for next time. But when we come back, folks, things are about to get really dangerous. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.